These are two of the biggest workforce management softwares on the market right now, Connecteam and When I Work. So choosing between both of these can be challenging, and for good reason. Both platforms are designed for non-desk workforces, so their features are very similar. They provide employee scheduling, time tracking, team communication, and paid time off management features. Today, we are going to do an in-depth walkthrough on both of these tools. While they may look similar on the surface, they have functional differences that will make one a better fit for your business than the other. And we're going to focus on where one of these tools pulls way ahead. We'll also chat about pricing so that by the end of this video, you will have a very clear sense of which tool is the right fit for your team regardless of your industry. Let's get into it. And now, before we dive in, I do have links to both tools down below for you to get started with either. Both Connecteam and When I Work are employee management platforms built for hourly and shift-based teams. You could think of restaurants, retail, construction, healthcare, as well as cleaning companies, field service, or anyone managing a team that is not sitting at a desk. Connecteam is trusted by over 1.2 million managers and employees with a 4.6 out of 5-star rating on Capterra based on 4,800 plus user reviews. And instead of just doing scheduling and time tracking, they built an all-in-one platform that includes 3 hubs: operations, communications, and HR and skills. We'll talk more about that later in the video. When I Work has been around for a while with over 200,000 workplaces using it. They are focused on 3 things: employee scheduling, a time clock, and team messaging. That is the product. Now, let's start with where these two tools actually compete, because there is a real overlap here, and I want to be fair. Both tools offer employee scheduling with templates, auto scheduling, shift swaps, and multi-location support. Both have a time clock with GPS and geofencing, so you could verify employees are clocking in on site, as well as both have digital timesheets that export to payroll. Both also have mobile apps on iOS and Android. Both will allow you to create and attach task lists to shifts. Both also handle time off requests, and both are going to give you visibility into labor cost and overtime. So if you are just looking at those core 3 things, scheduling, time clock, messaging, you're going to find solid functionality in both platforms. But this is where the conversation changes. Everything I just listed lives inside one hub inside Connecteam, their operations hub. They have 2 more additional hubs that When I Work does not have at all. And it's worth mentioning before we go any further, Connecteam also offers a free plan for up to 10 users with all features included. When I Work does not offer anything like that. On the time clock alone, Connecteam offers NFC clock-in where employees tap a physical tag on the wall with their phone. You could also set up a kiosk station if you prefer employees clocking in from one shared device with face recognition, so you could avoid buddy punching. And you get GPS breadcrumbing, which tracks locations throughout the entire shift, not just at clock in. And you could even set up geofencing to ensure employees can only clock in when they are on site and automatically clock them out if they leave. If you run field service and you need to verify that your crew was actually on site for the full job, that is the level of accountability that When I Work does not offer. Then you have digital forms and checklists. So for safety inspection, incident reports, end of day compliance docs, this is all built right into the app. There is even a feature called File to Form where you could take a photo of an existing paper form and it converts it into a digital version your team fills out on their phones. If you have binders full of paper forms right now, that alone can change your entire workflow and end hours of manual admin. And then the HR and Skills Hub. This is where Connecteam is in a completely separate category than When I Work. Connecteam has a full training and onboarding platform with courses, an AI course creator, you just write in your prompt and get a ready-to-use course within a matter of seconds, and an AI knowledge base agent. And that means if one of your employees is on the job site and they have a question, instead of calling the manager and waiting, they can ask the AI agent and get an answer immediately based on your company's own knowledge base. When I Work does not have anything like that. No forms, no training, no onboarding, no HR hub, and no AI agent. Now, if all you need is scheduling, a time clock, and team messaging, When I Work is a well-suited choice for your business. Plus, their integration with Rippling is strong. They also integrate with ADP, Gusto, QuickBooks, Square Payroll, and a few others. So, if you are already using one of those payroll providers and you just need a clean scheduling layer on top, When I Work makes that easy. But the question to ask yourself is whether this is all you need or whether you are going to end up paying for 3 or 4 other tools to fill the gaps that When I Work doesn't cover. Because that cost is going to add up fast, and switching between apps for your team is going to cost a lot of maintenance. Now, let's talk about pricing. When I Work starts at $2.50 per user per month. Wow, Connecteam is free for up to 10 users. Now, this is not a 30-day trial. This is actually free forever. All 3 hubs, all core features. Plus, they do offer a flat fee for up to 30 users on their paid plans. For team sizes above that, paid plans start at $29 per month for the first 30 users on their basic tier. And because Connecteam breaks pricing into 3 hubs, you only pay for what you need. So if you just want the operations hub, you don't have to pay for the HR features you aren't using. And that means at a small team size, Connecteam's free plan is hard to beat. And even as you scale, when you factor in that Connecteam is going to replace your scheduling app, your time clock, your form tool, your training platform, and your team communication app, the total cost is almost always less than paying for all those tools separately on top of When I Work. Which tool is right for you? If you are a solopreneur or a very small team that just needs to schedule shifts and clock hours, and you already have payroll handled through Rippling or ADP, I'd recommend When I Work. It's a clean, simple option. It's gonna do those core 3 things well. But if you manage frontline or deskless teams and you need more than just scheduling, if you need the forms, the training, the onboarding, compliance checklist, and an AI knowledge base, everything we discussed in the video thus far, as well as the GPS breadcrumbing, or just want one app that replaces 4 or 5 separate tools, Connecteam is the way to go. Plus, they do also offer payroll integration with ADP, QuickBooks, Gusto, and more. And that is, Connecteam is a more complete solution that will also scale with your team as you build your business. When I Work is just not even close when you look at the full picture. Click the links down below in the description to get started with either tool today. And hey, if you got value from this video and you want more content like this, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.